Good day, ma'am. I am Benjie Ubsuban. Today, I am going to memorize the Article 3 Bill of Rights of the 1987 Constitution. The 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Article 3 Bill of Rights, Section 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Section 2. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be invaluable, and no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall be issued except upon the probable cause uh, to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witnesses he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. Section 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court, or when public safety or otherwise requires the prescribed by law. Also, under Section 3, we have any evidence in violation of this or the preceding section shall be inadmissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Section 4. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievance. Section 5. No law shall be made respecting an establishment or of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious and worship with discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. No religious shall be required for the exercise of civil or political rights. Section 6. The liberty of changing the thing moving the described by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court. Neither shall the right to travel to be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Section 7. The right of the people to information on matters or public concerns shall be recognized. Access to official records and documents and papers pertaining to official acts or decision, as well as government research data for use of policy development shall be afforded by the citizen subject to such limitations as may provided by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sectors, to form unions, associations, and societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contracts shall be passed. Section 11. Free access to the courts and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. Section 12. Any person under investigation for the commission of an offense shall have the right to be informed of his rights, to remain silent, and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his own choice. If the person cannot afford the services of counsel, he must be provided with one. These rights cannot be waived except in writing in the presence of the counsel. Under Section 12 also, no torture, force, violence, threat, intimidation, or any other means which mutate the free will against him. Secret detention places, solitary, incommunicado, or other similar forms of detention are prohibited. Under Section 12 also, number 3, any confession or admission obtained in violation of section hereof shall be admissible in evidence against him. Under Section 12 also, number 4, the law shall be provided or the law shall provide for penal and civil sanction for violations of these sections, as well as compensation to and rehabilitation of victims of torture or similar practices and their families. Section 13. All persons except those charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua when evidence is strong shall be for conviction be bailable by sufficient sureties or be released on the recognizance as may be provided by the law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. 1. No person shall be held to answer for criminal offense without due process of law. Under Section 14 also, in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved, and shall enjoy the life to be heard by himself, and counsel to be informed of the nature and the cost of the accusation against him, to have as may be impartial and public trial, to meet the witnesses face to face, and to have compulsory process to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. Section 15. The privilege to habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in cases invasion or rebellion of the public safety requires it. Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies. Section 17. No person shall be to be a witness against himself. Section 18. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his political beliefs and aspirations. Under Section 18, no involuntary servitude in any form shall exist except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have the duly convicted. Section 19. Excessive fines shall not be imposed. No cruel, degrading, or inhumane punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed, unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crimes, the Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. The employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any person or detainee, or the use of the substandard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman condition shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of poll tax. Section 21. No person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense. If an act is punishable by a law and ordinance, conviction or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted. And that would be all for the Article 3 Bill of Rights of the 1987 Philippine Constitution.